high school football show in Virginia. The tradition continues. Friday Night Flights starts now.
All right, fellas, game time. Let's get ready to play.
It all began with scorching summer practice, and by Labor Day, the Hampton Roads High School football season was well underway. Here we are, 10 weeks later, and tonight the final regular season games were played. Senior night, for some, the end of their football careers. For others, the dream of a state championship on the horizon. I'm Bruce Rader. Welcome to the final regular season edition of Friday Night Flights, where tonight district champions were crowned, playoff spots were clinched, and rivalries continued. And then none any bigger than at Darling Stadium tonight, where the three-time defending state champions from PHOEBUS took on longtime Peninsula District powerhouse Hampton High. PHOEBUS has won the last 6 games against the Crabbers, and we're looking good. When Daquan Romero picked off this Hampton pass, and the PHOEBUS defense would come up with the big play again. A good defensive stop. Jamar Jackson with the sack. But Hampton would score the only points of the first half. It was Marshall Williams picking up the first down for the Crabbers and then scoring in the first quarter for a 7-0 Hampton lead. PHOEBUS tied the game with a touchdown in the third quarter. It went into overtime, but Williams with the winning touchdown for Hampton in OT, and Hampton would pull out the victory in a rematch of last year's regional final, which PHOEBUS won. Hampton gets the 3-point overtime win to clinch the top seed in the Division 5 playoffs, where they will play Green Run next week, but don't be surprised to see Hampton and PHOEBUS meet in the playoffs again. But neither Hampton or PHOEBUS won the Peninsula District title this year. It was Woodside who last night here clinched the championship by beating Bethel 30-20 to end the season undefeated for the first time in school history. Jalil Moore led the Wolverines with 132 yards and 3 touchdowns, and Woodside at least the second seed in the Division 6 playoffs. The Eastern District Championship was on the line as Norcom and Lake Taylor, both playoff bound, met for that title. Down 20-7 in the fourth quarter. Norcom makes a game of it. Norcom quarterback Daquan Saunders with a nice pass to Isaac White, making it a one-score game as the clock ticks down. Now the Lake Taylor cheerleaders were trying to spark the team and stay warm. Lake Taylor trying to run out the clock. The nice pass to Donovan Powell for a Titan first down. But Norcom would get the ball back with a minute to go, down 6. They go for the tie, but Saunders is picked off by Lake Taylor free safety Mike Tyson, who comes up with the knockout punch. And Lake Taylor warms up for the playoffs by winning the Eastern District. They finish at least tied for the title for the 9th year in a row. Both Lake Taylor and Norcom headed to the playoffs. And joining us tonight on Friday Night Flights, always a treat. Welcome to the show, the one and only Andy Fox.
I was at that game. Bumpy flight, Bruce. First time in Friday Night Flights. You know what? I was getting nauseous. We had 60-mile-per-hour winds. Chopper 10 pilot John Massey maneuvering through the winds. I was a little nauseous. But let's start in Norfolk with that big game between Norcom and Lake Taylor. Woo! Come on, baby. In this game, the Norcom coach, Larry Archie, was Lake Taylor coach. Hank Sawyer's assistant at Lake Taylor before leading. Great friends and great comparisons. Look at this. Number 3, Lake Taylor's Tori Palmer rushing for a couple of yards. We caught up with his mother, Navy Palmer.
What is the fear that you have when you see Tori out there? I mean, he's number 3. He's a small running back.
And I'm scared all the big boys going to jump on him and hurt him because he's so small.
Don't do that to Tori!
We don't want no broke bones. Get out!
I can't get out of here! Oh, my God! I couldn't breathe! How many of you all have boyfriends on the football team?
Caleb.
What do you want?
The ball.
A ball? You didn't get one? You wish you had one? Here you go. Thank you for coming out and seeing Friday Night Flights.
Hey, and the crowd was a little small in Lake Taylor, but what loyal fans they have.
Yes, they do. Hey, in the Bay Rivers District, a lot of loyal fans. The game of the night in Yorktown. We love the Bay Rivers District, don't we?
Yes, that's right. York put its undefeated record on the line against Grafton. Let's go to the video here. The Falcons in blue. The weather wasn't too windy in Yorktown during the first half. First quarter, no score. Falcons quarterback Alex Johnston trying to pick up some yardage, but Grafton's Peter Park is all over Johnson for the sack. Second quarter, same score. Johnson finds Tywan Lewis for a 20-yard gain. Falcons unable to capitalize, though, later in the second. Grafton's Dylan Bartell showing speed. But the Falcons, fast defense catches up. Defense was the key tonight as York wins the Bay River District and the top seed in the playoffs. What a great year for York.
What a great year indeed for York. And it was a windy night in Poquoson as well. The Islanders home against the Lafayette Rams. Lafayette in white, fourth quarter, 20-7 Poquoson. Rams trying to get something going. Quarterback Connor McGinty to Thomas Smith. That set up a field goal, so the Rams were only down by 10, 20-10, 4:48 to go. Rams trying to stay in it. McGinney to the corner of the end zone. Tyler Felty nearly has the pick. Not happy about that one. The next play this time, the senior knows what to do. He says, I'm not going to miss that interception twice. And that, my friend, is a pick six. Felty redeems himself, takes it all the way down. A 90-yard return. Poquoson wins it 27-10. On our Bay Rivers District scoreboard, Tab by 10 over Smithfield. Jamestown 50-33 over War Hill. A lot of offense there, but both of those teams are in the playoffs, and it was Bruton 22-14 over New Kent. Now we check in with the Southeastern District.
That's right. Oscar Smith going for its 8th straight district championship.
Tonight, the Tigers on the road against the Kings Fork Bulldogs from Suffolk. Oscar Smith looking to lock up the #1 seed in the District 6 playoffs. And they try a little razzle-dazzle, but look what happens. They drop the ball on the reverse. Kings Fork's Charles Clark picks it up, takes it in for the touchdown, and that had to drive Oscar Smith coach Richard Morgan crazy. Oscar Smith, though, comes back with the long drive. This touchdown run by Marcus Smith would tie the score at 7. But let me tell you, this Kings Fork team, and it only won 2 games this year, wasn't afraid. Noah Johnson takes the pitch, cuts through the Oscar Smith defense, untouched for the touchdown, and Kings Fork actually tied the game at halftime. But Oscar Smith, well, the Tigers just had too much on their tank in the second half. Marcus Smith with the touchdown. Oscar Smith wins by 23 and secures the first seed in the Division 6 playoffs. Now to the Battle of Suffolk. Nansemond River hosting the Lakeland Cavaliers. This was a good one. Fourth quarter, Lakeland up 14-8. Watch the pressure on the quarterback, Tyron Smith. He snatches the ball out of the air, heads into the end zone to tie the score at 14. The Warriors looking to go up on the Cavaliers, though, as Darwin Barbie is going to look for a receiver, and he's going to go for the end zone and right into the hands of Cavaliers Anaquan Peterson. But the Warrior Shannon Evans snatches it out of his hands and gets the touchdown for the lead. Now, time running out. Lakeland needs a touchdown to tie it up. Raekwon Johnson takes the handoff up the middle into the end zone. But did you see the ref in the middle of the screen? He threw the flag, holding against Lakeland. The touchdown doesn't count. Nansemond River wins it 21-14. Staying in the Southeastern District, Great Bridge closed out its regular season against their arch rivals from Hickory.
And let me tell you, there's always a festive atmosphere at the Bridge. Let's go there. This is Adriel Mays. There he is. He needed 255 yards to break the Southeastern District rushing record. He came up short, but what a game. We saw Adriel score 2 touchdowns, one of them right there. And we found his dad, Darren, and mom, Burchelle, in the stands.
He already has a touchdown, and he has about 100-some yards already in the first half.
When you see him out there, what's your biggest concern, like when they're all piling on him?
I know he's a tough kid. He played football all his life, running back. He's a tough kid. I know he can handle it.
Scared. When they pile on him, I'm scared. But he's tough. I know he's tough.
Let's go, Great Bridge! Let's go! Let's go, Great Bridge! Let's go!
And everyone was bundled up in Wildcat Country. Great Bridge, Bruce.
Oh, yeah. Southeastern District Finals. Western Branch wins in Coach Scott Johnson's last game, 44-6 over Indian River, while Grassfield with a shutout victory over Deep Creek and Great Bridge. By the way, they got the win tonight.
And Chopper 10 heads to the beach where the Salem Sun Devils were looking to win the beach championship. And I'll show you what I got when I got there. Coming up.
Don't go away! Bruce and Andy will be right back with more Friday Night
The Marching Warriors of Nansemond River High School. Big win for the Warriors tonight over Lakeland. in the Beach District. What a year for the Salem Sun Devils.
Oh, man, I was at that game. It was fantastic. Great school. Coach Robert Jackson has a good squad this year, and his team has not disappointed.
No, a win tonight over Princess Anne would give Salem the Beach District title for the first time in 4 years. The Sun Devils tied with Ocean Lakes before the Dolphins lost last week against Lansdowne. Let's pick it up with Bucky Hodges. The Salem quarterback pitches it to Devontae Walker right into your living room for a 30-yard gain for the touchdown. Now, instead of going for the extra point, Salem went for the 2-point conversion. And so Hodges is going to have to come through with the big play. He connects with Breon Daniels. Salem wins the Beach District. The Sun Devils shut out PA 48-0. Salem, the 3 seed in Division 6. Salem looking like a contender, Andy.
They look good out there. And Bruce, the Sun Devils are for real. I know that because they gave me a Sun Devil rally tail, and I give it to you, my friend. There you go. They love their football. It's Sun Devil country. Come on. We met Keith Jones, and he's full of Sun Devil school pride out there. They call him Big Bird. He drives the band equipment onto the field and has a Sun Devil tail that lights up. Here's Big Bird, everyone. Woo! Man!
You think you could take me in a foot race?
Nah, not today.
I bet you could beat me in arm wrestling, though.
Yeah, probably.
Why do they call you Big Bird?
Let's see, I'm 6'8", 329 pounds.
Skirmish. What's going on? Tempers flaring. Okay, everyone relax. Everyone relax. Everyone relax. Everyone relax. Tempers flaring a little bit. The score's 41-0, and that's what can happen. Everyone relax. Relax. Everything's under control.
Wavy TV 10!
That's what I call a great Wavy TV 10 cheer.
I'm glad you got everything under control there, Andy. Now the Lansdowne Eagles game tonight against Kempsville. Cheerleaders staying bundled up, getting hyped up for the game. Eagles in black. Let's go to the second quarter. 21-0 Lansdowne. Kyle Dawkins with the pick. And somebody say pick 6. Say pick 6.
Pick 6, baby, all the way to the house.
A 70-yard run for the score. This one was all Eagles. Lansdowne's in the playoffs. They shut out Kempsville. Beach scoreboard, Green Run shuts out Tallwood. Ocean Lakes 21-12 over the Kellam Knights, and it was First Colonial 14-10 over Cox. Eastern District, Northview, Booker T, Washington, and Granby winners tonight. We'll be right back. In the Division 6 playoffs, next Friday night, top seed Oscar Smith against Bethel, Woodside against Bayside, Salem in a Beach District rematch against Ocean Lakes, and the 4-5 game Grassfield against Lansdowne. Division 5 playoff matchups on Saturday. Hampton earns the top seed. The Crabbers take on Green Run. Lake Taylor, the 2 seed against Great Bridge. Phoebus falls to the 3 seed. The Phantoms will play Warwick. Norcom against Lakeland in the 4-5 game. That's Friday Night Flights. Andy Fox, thanks for being with us.
Great to be here.
Wavy.com, go to sports. All Friday Night Flights highlights and the band are on there. Have a great weekend, everybody. Good night.
Good night, Bruce.